Hello. Tell me one thing, something which had been bothering me. That when I talk to you in the episode, every time I pick up a book and I tell you that this book is selected for this week and this will help you to achieve all the goals in listening and language and speech, right? Do you by any chance think that that is the only book which can help you to achieve the goals and you must buy that book? If so, I'm going to talk about in this session how you can pick up any book which you have, but still you can use that book to achieve all the goals for this particular week. So, before that, let me start with the auditory goals. Your child should be able to expand the auditory span of attention. So, your work towards auditory goal is whatever the span of attention, auditory attention the child has, go on increasing it. What I'm trying to say is your child should be able to listen to you all the time for a longer and longer time, for a longer and longer period. How can you do that? Best through books. Tell a story. Read the story aloud right from the beginning till the end. You know, last time what we were saying that if follow the lead of the child, if you have 5 pages in the book and child is not interested, skip 2 pages, talk only about 3 pages. But now I'm not saying that. Now, in this session, what we are saying, this week your child should be at that level that you should be able to read all 5 pages without skipping any page, and child should be paying attention and listening till the end. This is how you will increase the listening time of the child, which will help the child later on to learn incidental language also. Coming to receptive language goals, we go on working on language of emotions. You see, the last week we had the theme as texture. So we were doing a lot of vocabulary related to texture, right? Now, in this week, the theme is emotions. Though we are going to introduce a lot of vocabulary related to emotions. So your child should be able to understand when you use the vocabulary of happy, sad, sleepy, tired, hungry, frustrated, anything. The child should be able to incorporate some of it into the expressive language also. What else? The family members' relations. Now, in this week, introduce the family relations rather than the names. For example, your child should understand when you say mother, father, sister, brother, grandmother, grandfather, at least the immediate family. Now you can extend the vocabulary to extended family later on. So, for example, rather than saying call Papa for dinner, you will say call your father for dinner. Rather than saying where is Didi or where is Sunita, you say where is your sister? I can't see her. Call your sister. I want to talk to her. So you're using a lot of pronouns. Her, is also coming. Family relation is coming. So in your talks, in your spoken language interaction, you're going to mold in such a way that your goals are achieved through reinforcement. Also, in receptive vocabulary, use description of comparative degree of adjectives. For example, your child knows young, old, big, small. Now you talk about younger, older, bigger, like that. So there will be a comparison with some other object, with some other action or pair, and the child will also understand opposites, will also understand comparative degree as more. Then most will come later on, not now. In your expressive language expecting from the child, what we need to do is Encourage the child to talk now. Encourage the child to use some of the language of emotions like happy, sad, tired, at least some. The same way, some prepositions, descriptions, over, under, in, also you expect from the child. Also expect the child to say at least sister or father, if not all the words. Also introduce number work now. This session, we are trying to talk about introducing the number concept to the children as rote learning. We are not talking about the number concept, the value of the number. We are just talking about rote learning from till 5, till 10, till 20, till whatever your child is capable of doing. Because this will be related to the auditory memory of the child. Coming to speech goals, we have selected R as the child's goal now. R is a difficult speech sound. You will notice that when we are speaking a word where R is in the beginning of the word, then R is very articulated and very prominent. It can be heard clearly. But sometimes R, if the R is at the end of the word, it generally is silent. You can't hear anything. If R is in the middle of the word, sometimes it is very prominent, sometimes silent, depends on the vowel it is related to. For example, if you start in the beginning and you say rimple, you're telling the story of a rimple, or you're saying round and round, then R is very prominent. But if you're saying R in the middle, suppose you're saying warm, it's not cold, it's warm. So you're not saying warm, you're saying warm. Ha. There's no R, ha. The same way you say, when you say R in the end and you say more, you don't say more, you say more. So R is very less prominent. But this the child will understand only through listening, and more you are conscious of giving our speech sound in different words, that auditory bombardment will help the child to articulate R nicely. What poems or songs can you use to facilitate this pronunciation of R, articulation of R? I can think of the song which which is very popular. Are you happy and you know it? Clap your hands. Are you happy and you know it and you really want to show it? Clap your hands. Remember that? Now, the next is, are you happy and you know it? Stamp your feet. I'm not using that because that is not fitting into my goals. So I can change it. And what can I say? If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, roar, roar. So I put R. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, go round and round, round and round. So use anything, not necessarily what is there. So you are changing the poems accordingly, and the children will listen, understand, and start speaking. The speech will improve. Coming to the book, the story, like I said, okay, pick up any book. Now I've got 3 books I picked up. Okay. This is the book all by myself. I think we have already used this book. Now see in this book. This is I can pour juice for my little sister. Pour sister. R is there. Okay. I can pour juice for my little sister. Pour, pour, pour some more. Pour, pour, pour some more. Oh, I spilled the juice. So interesting. Okay. And then I help my sister to have her breakfast. Hello, have your breakfast and help her to have her breakfast. So again, you're using her breakfast. Then again here you can say there's a lot of art in your actions. I can pull my deck. Here I can roll on the ground, roll, roll, roll. I roll on the ground. I love to roll on the ground. So how roll is also being used in different. Oh dear, I love my hammer. Then it goes bang, 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 bang. I love my hammer. Hammer. Okay, so how you're using this and your little sister. I'm taking care of my little sister. So, like this, in the end, you can say, I tell my grandpa to tell me a story. My grandmother does not tell me a story. My grandfather tells me a story. So I introduced grandmother R because I wanted to use R. Okay. Another book, very common, popular, had been using earlier also, Caterpillar. So caterpillar, there's lot of R, and the caterpillar ate pears, and then straight away skip all that and go to caterpillar ate oranges. See how we are picking up words with our caterpillar loved ice cream again, and the caterpillar became a butterfly. Butterfly, fly, 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 butterfly, colorful butterfly. Okay. How you are introducing R into this? Pick up another one. Okay, I'm not going in details, just to show you. Big road race. So you can see road race. 3-word sentence, 3-word phrase, and 2 words have R. There was a red car in the big road race. I had 5 words in a sentence, and out of 5, 4 had R in that. So this can be used. You can manipulate the language accordingly, make the language meaningful, show the pictures, so it is related to that, and the child would love it, and your R will come. Also, in this, you will see that there are, like I explained to you, there are language goals also incorporated into the books. Books are a treasure. Okay. I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, please write in the comments so that I can answer them for you. If you want to see the earlier episodes, if you have missed some before this episode, then you can click the link given below, which will take you to 40-week session plans. See you next week. Thank you.